Imagine for a moment that you are not just what you believe yourself to be. That the limitations, boundaries, everything you've learned about being human are merely a limited perspective, a belief, a paradigm that can be expanded. From an early age, society teaches us to define ourselves concretely. We are the body we inhabit, the mind that thinks, and the emotions we feel. But what if these definitions were just a fragment, a layer, of who we really are? If you've ever felt, even for an instant, that there's something beyond this, a presence, a greater meaning, then you've touched the mystery of your true essence. And this essence is divine. It's not something external, distant, or separate from you. It's the most intimate and genuine part of you. You are a divine being having a human experience, a vast and eternal consciousness that chose to experience form and limitation to learn and expand. When we realize we are divine, our perspective shifts. What once seemed impossible, distant, or out of reach becomes closer, because we understand that divinity isn't in some faraway place. It pulses within us. This divinity is the vital force, the mystery that unites us with everything, and paradoxically, it is what makes us unique. But to recognize and live this divinity, we must let go of old conceptions, of the superficial layers of identity we've built throughout life. Question who you truly are. Ask yourself if everything you know about yourself is really the ultimate truth or merely one aspect of a deeper reality. To see yourself as merely human is to limit yourself to a perspective that reduces your potential and ignores your essence. Allow yourself to contemplate the idea that you are much more than meets the eye, more than your history, your beliefs, your passing emotions. You are an expression of the divine, a part of the whole that carries within it the same qualities as the universe. This reflection can open doors to a new way of understanding life and yourself. Every moment that you allow yourself to ask, "Who am I really?" Every time you look beyond the surface, you move closer to that answer, to that perception of your true identity. And once you see yourself as a divine being, there are no limits to what you can experience and manifest. This is the first step to awakening your highest potential. Consciousness is your portal, the sacred instrument that connects you to the divinity within you and to the vastness of the universe around you. Through it, you perceive, interpret, and transform the world. It is not merely a state of alertness but a field of infinite possibilities. Consciousness is the channel through which the divine expresses itself in you, allowing the spirit to expand, experiences to transform, thoughts to take shape, and reality to manifest. Imagine consciousness as a lens. The clearer, more attuned and open it is, the clearer your vision of the world becomes, and the more aligned you are with your true purpose. For those who seek to live according to their divine essence, caring for this consciousness, cultivating it, and expanding it is one of the most precious and transformative steps. For this, practices of meditation and self-observation are essential. Meditation creates a space of stillness and silence that allows you to disconnect from external noise and connect with what truly matters. In a world full of distractions, it is a sacred refuge where you can hear your own soul, where wisdom arises with clarity. In meditating, you allow the mind to quiet, and it is in this moment that consciousness expands, the spirit rises, and the heart finds peace. Self-observation, on the other hand, is a constant practice. It's being aware of your own thoughts, emotions, and behavior patterns. It's observing without judgment, noticing when the mind tends to react with fear, anger, or insecurity. And in recognizing these moments, you give yourself the chance to choose more conscious responses, to transform these thoughts and emotions into something higher. This is how consciousness is refined, becoming subtler, more connected with inner truth. The more refined your consciousness is, the more clearly you see the power you have to shape the reality around you. Things cease to happen by chance. You begin to realize that what you think and feel directly influences what you experience. Reality is, to a large extent, an extension of your consciousness, and the way you perceive the world reflects what exists within you. By caring for this consciousness, you become more than a passive observer. You become a co-creator of your experience. And it is in this process of expansion and refinement that reality becomes something you choose, that you create, and that you manifest. This is the power of being awake, of living in harmony with your divine essence. The feeling of separation, the impression that we are isolated individuals, each in their own world, is one of the most common and persistent illusions of the human experience. But for the being who awakens to their true nature, it soon becomes clear that this separation is not real. It is a mental construct, an idea that limits and obscures the perception of truth. At the core, We are all interconnected, like waves that rise and return to the same ocean. This unity goes beyond intellectual understanding. It is something that can be felt, something that reveals itself in the essence of all things. When you realize that everything that exists is part of a great living organism, you begin to see the world with new eyes. Every being, every plant, every particle of matter vibrates in the same symphony of energy as you. And it is in this recognition of unity that judgments dissolve, that the ego loses its dominance, and that love and compassion emerge as natural forces. To experience this connection consciously, you must silence the mind and connect with the heart. Practices like inner silence and connecting with nature help cultivate this perception. When you are silent, you start to perceive what was previously unnoticed. You begin to feel the presence of other beings, the subtle energies around you. Nature, in turn, reminds us of the flow of life and the interdependence of all things. When you walk through a forest, observe the life cycle of a plant, feel the wind, and listen to the bird's song, you reconnect with the natural rhythm of the universe and realize you are not separate from it. The perception of unity deeply transforms our relationships with others and with the world. From the moment you understand that others are also an expression of the divine, sharing the same essence as you, empathy and respect become natural. Conflicts and differences lose weight because you begin to see beyond appearances, perceiving the connection that exists behind each being. This understanding awakens in you a compassion that transcends any judgment or prejudice. Unity is the state of consciousness where there is no separation between you and others, between you and the universe. Living from this perception, you become a bridge, a channel that transmits harmony and peace. And each moment that you choose to act from this feeling of unity, you not only transform your life but also contribute to the elevation of collective consciousness. This is the true spiritual awakening, to see yourself in everyone and everyone in yourself. Thoughts and emotions are not mere reactions. They are powerful frequencies that shape and create the reality you experience. Every thought you cultivate, every emotion you feel, emits a vibration that reverberates in the energetic field around you, attracting or repelling situations, experiences, and people that resonate with that frequency. With this understanding, the mind and heart become sacred tools for co-creating life, and by knowing how to direct them, you gain the power to transform your own reality. Imagine thoughts and emotions as seeds. When you choose thoughts that reflect trust, peace, and gratitude, you plant seeds that will bear fruits of harmony and abundance. Conversely, thoughts of fear, scarcity, and anger also bear fruit, but they nurture a cycle of negativity and limitation. For the awakened being, the choice of where to invest one's mental and emotional energy is a daily practice of awareness and self-mastery. Controlling thoughts and emotions begins with observation and self-care. Notice your thought patterns, observe how you emotionally react to certain situations, and pay attention to the triggers that awaken automatic responses in you. By becoming aware of these patterns, you gain the ability to choose, to decide how you wish to respond instead of simply reacting. This doesn't mean repressing feelings but transforming them into something constructive, into a state that serves your growth purpose. A powerful practice for cultivating positive emotional states is conscious breathing. Deep, rhythmic breathing helps calm the nervous system, center the mind, and align the heart. This simple yet transformative technique offers a space of serenity amidst chaos, allowing you to redirect your energy towards thoughts and feelings that strengthen your spirit. Another helpful practice is visualization. By imagining positive situations and emotions, you elevate your frequency, aligning with the reality you want to experience. The beauty of this practice is that as you adjust your emotions and thoughts, you notice small but powerful changes in your experience. People around you react differently, situations become lighter, and you start to attract opportunities that once seemed out of reach. These small adjustments, these conscious choices to raise your own vibration, create waves of transformation in reality. Over time, you become a master of your own frequency, a source of positive and coherent energy, capable of manifesting a life that reflects your purpose and desire to evolve. By living with this power, you realize that reality is malleable, that everything around you responds to your own vibration. And this is one of the greatest gifts you can experience on the spiritual journey, the ability to be a co-creator of your own existence. The human experience is no accident. It is a choice made by the soul, an invitation to grow and expand in consciousness. Every being here on this plane, living the complexities of human existence, accepted this journey with a purpose. There is a deeper understanding, a spiritual wisdom that reveals we are here for a reason. That reason is learning, growth, and the experience of rediscovering ourselves as divine beings, even amidst the limits and contradictions of human life. It's as if, before coming into the world, we had signed a sacred contract with existence itself. This spiritual contract guides us towards the experiences and challenges necessary for expanding our consciousness and refining our essence. We didn't come here to escape challenges but to face them with courage and understanding, for each difficulty is an opportunity to access a new layer of wisdom and inner strength. When we view life as a divine choice, challenges are no longer seen as punishments or accidents. They become steps for our growth. Every experience, every encounter, every situation, no matter how complex or painful it may seem, has a purpose. It was chosen by us on a deeper level to teach us something essential, something that will expand our capacity to love, understand, and grow. This perspective completely transforms how we approach the journey, bringing responsibility and purpose to each step. Accepting that we are responsible for our own journey is an act of empowerment. It means that instead of placing ourselves in the role of victims, we take on the role of co-creators. With this awareness, each experience is a chance for evolution, an opportunity to explore the qualities of the soul more deeply. It is a liberation, for when we understand that we chose this journey, we also realize that we have the power to transform it at every moment, to rewrite our story with each thought, each decision. When the chosen one opens to this vision, they begin to see life more broadly, understanding that there is purpose in every detail, in every twist of the path. Embracing this responsibility is, in fact, a form of self-love, a way of honoring oneself and one's journey. When you view each moment as an opportunity for growth, the world transforms because everything becomes part of a sacred web leading you to awakening. So let every step you take, every situation you face be seen as a gift, a chance to evolve toward what is truest within you. This is the wisdom that comes from recognizing that life, as complex as it may be, is a divine choice you made to remember who you truly are. Manifestation is one of the most profound and transformative gifts we possess as divine beings experiencing a human journey. However, manifesting is not simply intensely desiring something. Manifesting is a frequency alignment, a deep attunement with the energy of what we wish to bring into reality. When we talk about manifestation, we are talking about adjusting our internal vibration to align with the vibration of what we want to attract. It's an energetic dance that requires awareness, intention, and consistency. The first step to manifestation is understanding that everything we desire already exists on some level, in some frequency. Abundance, peace, love, they are all available, waiting for you to align with these energies so that they can become present in your life. When you change your inner state, when you elevate your thoughts, emotions, and attitudes to resonate with what you desire, you start attracting what is compatible with that vibration. This is the true essence of manifestation, not creating something from nothing, but allowing what already exists to become visible in your experience. A simple yet powerful practice to align with the frequency of abundance is to cultivate gratitude. Gratitude raises your vibration in a pure and immediate way. When you give thanks, you emit a frequency that recognizes the fullness and sufficiency of the present moment. This practice of gratitude doesn't need to be complex. You can take a moment every day to give thanks for everything you have and for everything you want to manifest, as if it were already present in your life. This not only adjusts your vibration but creates an attraction field that resonates with the energy of abundance. Visualization is also an essential tool in the manifestation process. When you visualize, you not only see mentally what you want, but you also feel the emotions and reality of this desire as if it were already fulfilled. This makes your energy field adjust to vibrate at this frequency. Close your eyes and imagine, in detail, the life you want, the people around you, the sensations. The more vivid the image and the more intense the feelings, the stronger the impulse you create in the energy field. There are also signs that the universe sends to indicate you're on the right path to manifestation. It might be a synchronicity, like repeatedly seeing a number or hearing a message that seems made for you. These signs are confirmations that you're in resonance with the reality you want to create. Be attentive to them and embrace them, as they are reminders from the universe that your frequency is aligned. Manifestation is not a single act but a state of being, a continuous alignment practice. And the more you keep your frequency in the vibration of what you desire, the more quickly the universe responds, bringing you experiences and opportunities that reflect this vibration. By understanding and practicing this process, you become a conscious co-creator of your reality, discovering that abundance is an internal state that, when cultivated, naturally reflects in the outer world. On the path of awakening, silence and inner listening are sacred portals that lead us to the true understanding of who we are and what the universe has to reveal to us. We live in a world where constant noise and agitation obscure our ability to hear the voice that truly matters. The inner voice, the intuition that connects us to the wisdom of the universe. By cultivating silence, by allowing the mind to slow down and the soul to manifest, we make room for our true essence to be revealed. Silence is not simply the absence of sound. It is a state of inner peace, a moment when our presence intensifies and we can hear the whispers of the spirit. In this silent space, intuition becomes clearer, answers begin to emerge from within, and spiritual guidance manifests naturally and fluidly. It is there that the deepest truths, those that the mind alone cannot comprehend, arise with unexpected clarity, guiding our steps with the assurance that we are on the right path. To cultivate this inner silence, practices like meditation and conscious breathing are essential. Set aside a few moments of your day to sit in silence, to observe your breath, and to allow the mind to calm down. Initially, the mind may resist, bringing a constant stream of thoughts, worries, distractions. But persist. With each breath, let these thoughts go as if they were leaves on the wind, and allow yourself to simply be. This simple act of staying silent with yourself opens a channel to hear your own intuition, to feel the subtle vibrations that indicate the direction of your journey. Inner silence is also a place of healing. By listening to your own inner voice, you can identify and dissolve emotions and beliefs that prevent you from moving forward. Fears, doubts, and insecurities begin to lose their strength when observed without judgment, when you embrace them with understanding and compassion. This process transforms silence into a tool of empowerment, into a space where you find balance and answers that once seemed out of reach. By slowing down, you strengthen the connection with your higher purpose. Instead of being led by the world's frantic pace, you begin to live in harmony with your spirit's rhythm. The answers which we often seek so incessantly are already present within us, simply waiting to be revealed. It is in this silence that the universe speaks, that the divine manifests, and that inner peace becomes the compass for all the choices and paths that arise. Remember that this inner listening is a constant exercise, a practice that connects us with the sacred every day. Each moment of silence is an opportunity for renewal, alignment, and connection with what is truest. And by listening to this inner voice, you allow yourself to live according to the wisdom that has always been there, waiting to guide you at every step of the way. Healing the past is an act of courage, a profound movement of liberation that allows us to transform old wounds into learning and strength. We all carry stories, memories, and experiences that, at times, still echo in our present, preventing us from moving forward fully. But by choosing to heal the past, you take power over your story, assuming the role of author and rewriting your narrative with a new perspective, with a broader and more compassionate vision. Healing begins with the act of looking at the past without judgment, but with compassion and understanding. Every experience, no matter how painful or challenging, brought a lesson. The first step to reframing the past is to accept that it does not define who you are today. It was a phase, a stage of growth, a process of refinement that helped you become the person you are now. And by choosing to forgive what happened, you choose to release the energy trapped in those memories, allowing the present to be light and unimpeded. Forgiveness is a powerful healing practice, both for others and for yourself. Forgiving does not mean justifying or accepting what was done. It is an act of self-love, a way of freeing yourself from the emotional chains that still bind you to the past. By forgiving, you cut the energetic cord that keeps you attached to a pain that no longer serves you, that no longer resonates with who you want to become. And remember, forgiveness is a process. It may take time, but each step in that direction brings peace and lightness. A powerful practice for reframing painful memories is visualization. Close your eyes, bring a difficult memory to mind, and instead of reliving it with pain, try to envelop it in a light of compassion and understanding. Imagine yourself looking at this experience as an observer without judgment, and notice what it taught you, how it strengthened you. Visualize yourself releasing any weight or resentment you still carry, and feel the energy transforming into something positive, a renewing force that propels you into the present with new awareness. This rewriting of the past transforms your relationship with yourself and the world. With each redefined memory, you free yourself from old patterns, allowing your present to be lived fully, free from the limitations of past experiences. It's a process of empowerment, where healing becomes the path to a more conscious and expansive life. By choosing to heal and redefine your own story, you open yourself to the present with a light heart and a free mind. Painful memories become fragments of learning, and your being expands, finding peace in acceptance and transformation. The past is not a destination but a completed chapter, and by embracing this healing, you discover true freedom to live the now authentically and creatively. Within each of us exists a divine archetype, a spiritual representation of our highest qualities, an essence always present, waiting to be recognized and awakened. This archetype is like an internal compass that guides us toward our truth, a sacred aspect of our soul reflecting the virtues, wisdom, and power we can manifest in the world. By awakening and activating this archetype, you start living with more purpose and authenticity, discovering that everything you seek externally already exists within you. This journey of self-discovery is essentially a search for this inner divine archetype. It can manifest in various forms, taking symbols and images that resonate with your own energy. For some, this archetype might appear as the healer, radiating peace and healing for themselves and others. For others, it may present itself as the wise one, possessing a clear and serene vision of life. Regardless of its form, the archetype is always an expression of the spiritual qualities you carry within, bringing you closer to your true nature. A fundamental practice for discovering and activating your archetype is introspection and self-observation. Allow yourself moments of silence and reflection and ask yourself, what qualities do I wish to manifest in the world? What do I feel connects me with the divine within me? These questions may seem simple, but they touch the core of your being. The more you reflect on them, the closer you come to identifying the characteristics and gifts of your archetype. Visualization is another powerful practice to strengthen this divine archetype. Imagine yourself enveloped in light reflecting the qualities you want to awaken, be it love, wisdom, courage, or compassion. Visualize yourself embodying these virtues, feeling what it's like to be guided by this essence. The more you connect with this image, the more it integrates into your life, transforming into reality. Every day, as you make choices, ask yourself how your archetype would act, how it would respond to challenges, how it would perceive the world around you. This exercise strengthens your connection and makes these qualities a natural part of your expression. By strengthening and living according to your archetype, you align with your higher purpose. The qualities you activate within yourself reflect in the world and profoundly impact those around you. Your presence then becomes not just a positive influence but an authentic expression of the divine, inspiring others to awaken to what is highest in their souls. This alignment transforms the spiritual path into an act of service, into a mission of love and light radiating from you to the world. Allow the divine archetype within you to guide your steps and illuminate your choices. By living according to this essence, you honor your truth, expand your presence, and fulfill the purpose for which you came to this existence. The strength of our ancestors is present in each of us, pulsing within our essence, whispering lessons and offering spiritual support that transcends time and generations. Each person who came before us has contributed to who we are today, both physically and spiritually. This spiritual lineage is a source of wisdom and protection, a connection that grounds us in the depth of our roots and strengthens our journey of self-knowledge and expansion. When we consciously connect with this ancestral heritage, we access a field of wisdom accumulated over generations. The challenges and victories of our ancestors carry important lessons, and this ancestral wisdom is available to us as a spiritual resource. Honoring this connection is recognizing that we are not alone on our journey, that we are part of a lineage that gives us support and direction. The ancestors are a sacred presence, an invisible force that, when accessed, drives, protects, and guides us in our life mission. A powerful practice to honor and strengthen this connection with the ancestors is the ritual of gratitude. Set aside a moment to create a space of reverence where you can express gratitude to all the souls who came before you. It could be a simple gesture like lighting a candle, dedicating a thought, or reciting words of thanks. Imagine this light of gratitude as a bridge, a channel that connects the present with the past, and feel the support of your ancestors as a presence that nurtures and strengthens your path. Another way to deepen this connection is to explore your family history, understanding the paths your ancestors traveled, the battles they faced, and the qualities they developed. By learning more about them, you also learn more about yourself. Often, we find in our ancestors' traits aspects that reflect in our own personality and the challenges we face. By recognizing this, we can integrate their qualities into our lives, transforming their experiences into sources of strength and learning. Feeling the presence of our ancestors beside us reminds us that we belong to something greater, that our individual journey is part of a collective purpose that spans generations. And thus, they are not just a memory but a living force, an energy that drives and enriches our mission. This ancestral support offers not only wisdom but also protection, helping us overcome challenges and stay firm in our spiritual quest. When we honor our lineage, we awaken to a strength that transcends time and space, connecting us to a sacred field of power and love. May this strength be with you, illuminating your path and supporting you in every step you take toward your truth and purpose. The spiritual journey we each walk is not merely an individual experience. Though awakening consciousness is a personal quest, it creates an impact that resonates far beyond the self, affecting the collective field. Each time a person expands their consciousness, opens their heart, or raises their vibration, they contribute to the growth and evolution of the whole. It's as if each awakening were a spark that illuminates the path not only for the one experiencing it but also for those, whether aware or not, around them. This collective impact occurs because we are all energetically connected, and each person's state of consciousness influences the collective frequency. Every thought, every act of compassion, every conscious choice creates waves of energy that touch others, often imperceptibly but profoundly transformative. Thus, when you choose to elevate yourself, seek self-knowledge, cultivate love and respect, you contribute to everyone's elevation. Practical actions can reinforce this contribution to the greater good. By choosing peace in a conflict situation, you plant seeds of harmony around you. By being kind and generous, even in moments of adversity, you inspire others to do the same. And by sharing your knowledge and spiritual experiences with those willing to listen, you become a catalyst for the awakening of other souls. Every small gesture, when done with intention and purpose, becomes a sacred act contributing to the world's healing. Reflecting on each individual's importance in the collective field reminds us that no one is here by accident. Each awakened person plays a role, and each journey of self-discovery is an essential piece in the puzzle of collective evolution. By living in harmony with your purpose, you help build a new reality, one that reflects peace, unity, and love. Even in moments of uncertainty, remember that your growth and transformation are valuable contributions to the world. This awareness doesn't need to generate pressure to be perfect but rather inspiration to be authentic, to live the truth you carry in your heart. By doing so, you create an impact that goes beyond words and actions. You become a presence that inspires and uplifts, an energy that transforms and illuminates. The journey of a single awakened being contributes to the healing of all humanity, and your awakening is an essential piece for the greater good. May your path be lived with purpose, may your growth inspire others, and may each step you take toward your own light also be a push for the expansion of collective consciousness. To be a divine being living a human experience is a constant invitation to integrate the sacred into daily life, to perceive that even in the simplest activities and most challenging moments, there is an opportunity to express the divine essence that you are. Living aware of this divinity means transforming each thought, each act, and each choice into a reflection of the deepest part of your being. This doesn't mean perfection, it means presence. It means living each moment with intention, knowing that you are here to experience the beauty, complexity, and lessons that this human journey offers. This awareness brings a unique freedom, a lightness that allows us to face challenges differently, knowing we are not limited to the body, circumstances, or time. We are infinite, and human life is a passage, a chapter in the vast book of our existence. In each moment of pain, in each moment of joy, we can remember that everything is part of a grand dance we are part of and that we can choose how we move in this dance, how we respond, how we rise. Integrating spiritual knowledge into daily life is a practice of surrender and discipline. It is allowing yourself to open your heart and mind to the wisdom of the universe, embracing the lessons each experience brings, and aligning with your higher purpose. Practices like meditation, introspection, and visualization help keep this connection alive, but the true practice lies in how you live outside these moments, in how you apply this awareness in your daily life, interactions, thoughts, and attitudes. Being a divine being living a human experience is a call to fully awaken and honor each aspect of your journey. It is remembering that spirituality is not something separate from life but life's very essence. It's bringing to each action, no matter how simple, the awareness that you are here to experience, learn, and evolve. By living this way, you not only fulfill yourself but also serve as an inspiration for others, showing the path to true peace and freedom. The journey of self-discovery and expansion is continuous. There is no final destination, for there is always more to explore, more to grow, more to understand about the mystery we are. And as you walk this road, know that you are exactly where you need to be, living exactly the experiences necessary to expand your light and wisdom. If this message resonated with you, if you feel the call to live your divinity in the world, then I invite you to join a community of souls who share this quest. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your journey and experiences in the comments. Here, you are among those who understand the importance of truth, self-knowledge, and spiritual elevation. Together, we can create a network of support, a collective light that strengthens each step on our quest for wholeness and purpose. Thank you for being here, for choosing to awaken, and for being part of this sacred journey.